Yo, what's up, guys? Is here. Oh no, everything's upside down. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm here for the Namekian deck profile. Obviously, you can see it. It's a giant leader. Yeah. So we're gonna get right into it. Basically, deck building notes. I got the foil version of this leader, so I tried it for shits and giggles, but it sucks. This leader is not the greatest. It has potential, special beam cannon. It's just cute. Like, this leader is cute because it gets crit and special beam cannon and hand destruction, but I like the board control a lot more. And for Slug, I hate Slug. Slug had so much potential on the front side, and then when I saw it flip over, it just was garbage. So yeah, this leader's not bad. Honestly, this leader's not bad with like a black engine, but since it's like a Majin Vegeta effect where it risks your hand size, I don't like it. It's delightfully aggressive, but it's just not aggressive enough. So yeah, so we're gonna get right into the deck profile of our Piccolo. So obviously on the front side, we're just gonna do the giant one. The front side, he draws one, and yeah, that's really bad ability normally because I don't really enjoy it that much. But with this leader, it's completely nutty because you're gonna awaken fast. So those draws in the beginning of the game are really nice. Like, those draws help you out, and then you untap 2 when you awaken. And then you get this side, and this side's crazy. So what this side says is that when you attack, you draw one card. Pretty simple, basic vanilla leader effect. Active main, once per turn. Tap 1 green energy. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less. KO it. This card gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. Oh my god. A 20k swing and pops a card. It's just like the stupidest leader in this game. Even if it's the only leader that requires energy, it's just stupid. And I have the tiny version of this leader that I run ever so sometimes. But we're just going to show the giant leader off because, cool, I pulled it. So we have 4 of this times Choice Supreme Kaya time. It's alright. I don't really like it too much because it only grabs battle cards, so TP Trucks might be the better choice. But what I like about it is that I'm constantly shuffling my deck. So I can just grab whatever, and I'll have no risk of consequence when it comes to like seeing what I'm gonna do next. I like how it just sees 3 cards, and most of my deck is battle cards. Besides, like the exception of 8 cards. AniRaza is the finisher of this deck. It's completely stupid. That's the next kill. This card, like, you can just keep it active. Don't swing with this card. If you're only gonna swing with this card when it's kind of game. So what the card says is when your opponent combos, they choose 1 card in their hand and place it in the drop area. Very vanilla effect, but this card is absolutely stupid. And I play it. This was like the finisher every time, and it was like one of my opponents hated me after this. So yeah, this card's absolutely broken. For Corona, I really just don't like. I can't deal Shugesh in this deck actually. As much as I like to, as much as I have a lot of barrier cards, I can't deal Shugesh. Plus it's a boo, so it helps because I have a lot of 1-drop threats. And it helps extend combos. Like, it's a 5k, and if it draws me another 5k, that's actually pretty nice. So one cost 10k combo, essentially. You found Power Gohan. You take 1, you swing, you take 1, you get 10k in crit. And your Mecha Frieza negate, which is basically a negate that says, when your leader card is Namekian, if you activate this card's counter, you may choose 1 card in your life and add it to your hand. If you do so, you don't have to pay its cost. It's actually really, really, really good because it gets me to my backside really fast. Is what I want. It's actually what I want out of the backside. So yeah, I want to get to this. I want to get to my popping effect as soon as possible. For the Namekian engine, I'm just gonna go high to low drops. So the first card is first. Obviously, we're gonna have our 4 Planet Namek. 4 Planet Namek. You tap 1, you look at the top 5, and you pitch a card, and you play a Namekian. This card, I haven't whiffed on it yet, but that's because I run a lot of good targets. I've even played my super combo off of this, trying to go for game. So yeah, it's probably one of the best cards in the new set, honestly, because you could play a 2-drop for 1, which is really nice. And then we have a Reign of Terror, Lord of Terror, King Piccolo. So what this card does is that it comes out for a 3 and it pops a card, which is actually really stupid. My opponents hate me when I play this card because you're making it to turn 5 because your board presence is non-existent with this deck. Because this deck hits your board presence, and I don't have to I only swing with my leader card really most of the time, realistically, and then I go for game with this. So it's actually really nice. I probably should bump this card down to 2, or I don't know to bump it down to 2 or up it to 4, but this card is amazing. I like it at 3. A thing to note is that it's not when it's played, it's an active main once per turn, so it pops any card once per turn. So if you can defend against like a an EX Evolved Boo attack by negating it and just like playing this the next turn, they're screwed because this is gonna get popped. And this, you know, the leader and the King Piccolo, they only pop 5 or less, but this pops like any card once per turn, every turn. So yeah, and it has barrier too. So unlike this thing, it can't get Shugeshed, and the off chance that you're gonna get Shugeshed. For the grinding games, I have 3 Guru. What Guru does is basically, okay, I'm gonna take the little leader out. When you're on this side and you're swinging and drawing cards, you always want to maintain a big hand size, but you also want to pressure your opponent. When you're making this guy a 15 on the front side and swinging and getting your draw, and this gives it a free 5k, it helps pressure your opponent into using cards that they obviously wouldn't. And you have a lot of self-awaken cards, but it's not. It's whatever. I haven't stayed on my front side for very long in this meta, but when I do, I played against a Harudagarm and a couple other decks that stalled me until they get their big boss monster. So I got to my, I tried to get my flip side really fast, but in those matchups I get very unlucky for whatever reason. So yeah, but otherwise I do a pretty good job awakening fast, I think, because I have to save it because it gets the untap too. So yeah, but the new crit guys, the crit guy is actually pretty alright. If you play it off of Planet Namek, don't panic because this card's actually really good. It draws and then it puts one under. No, it puts one under, then it puts one under and then draws. So it's actually not bad. It's a very aggressive piece and it hits for crit, for 20k crit. So it's obviously one of the best cards in the deck right now. We are running Sayano. It's a super combo, but you can combo at 5. So if they want to pressure you and try to get you to 5 to 3, you really. Sometimes I take it because I just want my hand size to be big, but for the most part, I can just combo out of it, which is very nice. Especially against Vegeta, where they want to bring you to 5 to 3, and then crit you down to 1 life, and then crit you down 1 life, and then swing for a double strike per game, which is basically like a lot of their plays. But yeah. So basically, the last couple cards are cards of preference. For the barrier Piccolo, this Piccolo, it helps your bond plays. You don't swing with him, you just play him, and he stays on the board forever. And usually, the only card that can really get it out is Chain Attack Trunks and the Bardock. But swinging at cards in active mode is actually very powerful in this format because it doesn't choose, obviously. And then for Dende, it's our top 3 searcher. So yeah, I like this deck a lot. This deck's really stupid. My opponents really hate me because I keep complete control of the board because I have a lot of battle cards that pop cards on top of having a lot of board presence. So I can just pop, like I was playing a 3-mass Saiyan and I think that was a little much board removal because I can just pop their threats with this and then using Mass Saiyan as Bloodlust Bait. I can, well not even Bloodlust Bait. That's not really a problem anymore. But it's actually not bad. Out of our extra deck, oh my god, my sleeves are a little dirty. We're playing the 4 Unified Spirit Trunks, and running 3 of the Gotens. I misread this card. I thought it said any card. It's a 15k combo, but in reality, it's just yellow battle cards. That's kind of stupid. But this card's absolutely retarded anyways, because you can just swing with it, and then it pops a card, and then you reveal this, and then you tap another one, you pop this, and then you flip, you untap 2, and then you return this to hand, and you keep it as a 5k combo, and then you tap 1 for him, and then you pop a card, so it's like, you know, they lose 3 cards on turn 4 if I awaken turn 4. So it's really dumb. I've had people do that where they'll awaken me turn 1 with the swing leaders that draw 1. Well, basically the mirror match. The mirror match, though, I won't activate my self-awaken stuff so that I can get awakened through them. So I don't have to pitch a lot of resources because they'll pressure you a lot more if you just like keep up. Koei, this helped against the Vegeta matchup. Pretty much it. I mean, Koei just really annoying for a Vegeta matchup because Vegeta, you want to pressure their life really quickly. You don't, or you want them to furrow themselves out. So getting a free beater that helps you furrow themselves out is really nice, because Vegeta, they'll try their best to swing at you for game very early, but if you just get rid of their board presence with this leader and just like kill them fast, I don't think it's much of a problem. Bardock, Burst Energy Bardock. So Bardock, what you want to do with this card is really just swing at Kaba for 30k. It works most of the time, and they let it die. But a 30k swing is no joke. This card is very annoying, and it's also accidentally became my finisher, AniRaza. This card, AniRaza, is no joke because it'll force them to pitch if it's their key card. And I swing at Boost for 30k. I swing at the Dendays for 30k. There's a lot of cards I'll swing for 30k with, and it's actually really, really annoying for my opponent. So yeah, but red-green is probably the next thing I'm going to do with this deck. There's not much space in this deck for red-green, unless you want to get rid of like the Coronas and the Times Choice. So yeah, but I don't think I'm going to do that because these cards are absolutely great. And yeah, so that's pretty much a deck profile. You know, I have my giant leader here. Very, very nice looking. I'm going to foil out the deck soon. Not soon. Probably starting tomorrow I'm going to foil out this deck. But yeah, so that's pretty much a deck profile. I'll see you guys later, and I'm out.